It's a time of discovery. To me, it's a time of discovery. Like, why do I want that? So I'm talking to you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Ladies, listen to me. I have been in what's called situationships when I was a girl. I'm grown now. I have been in some situationships they were called Netflix and chill, or they were called friends with benefits. I've had a few of those back in the day, And a lot of times, seriously, we as women, we want more from that person, from that situation, from this thing that's going on. Remember, to most men, it's just is what it is. A horizontal meetup, whatever. So back in the day, it was called something different. And Netflix and chill, it was called friends with benefits. And you say it's like a situationship, whatever. But when you want more, I'm not talking to the girlies. I'm not talking to the women who don't want anything else. I'm talking about those who want more, because I got into several of those, going out with a guy, thinking we're going in a certain direction, and we're not. I think being upfront is helpful, very helpful. If that's what they want, then I think men should say, I'm just looking to have a good time. We'll go out, we'll have fun, but there's no commitment. There's no relationship. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking at any of that. Okay? Because we tend to fall for the man, and it's just a thing for him. It's just casual, especially when it happens quickly. Am I saying, if it's your boyfriend, it'll last? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the difference between the situationship and a relationship. Like, we don't want to sometimes wait until it's established before he's gotten what he wanted. Out the gate, he gets it. And then he might be thinking, well, if it worked this quickly for me, I like her, but she couldn't be my girl because that happened too fast. Did I say it doesn't work when it happens fast? No, but most of the time, not going to happen. Not when it's quick. Not when it's quick. So if you don't want a situationship, don't get into it. Oh, I like him. He's so fun. He's so cute. He got a good sense of humor. He this, he that. So you go out with him. Spend some time dating him, getting to know him. Get to know one another a little bit. Come on. And then if a relationship is going to be established, then let it be established. Learn him. Learn some things about him. And he learns some things about you. If he's not interested, he's not interested. He doesn't want to go out. So see, here's another thing. Like I said, back in the day, same things were happening, just had different wording. And there were men who would say they're looking for a girlfriend. They would date you, and they still would not be serious, would not really commit. It happens like that. I'm talking about what you really want, though. So you can't blame yourself if it doesn't work out when he's like not interested anymore. Because the horizontal meetups, he's bored. Or he's having them with other people. So, it's like he moves on, for whatever reason. But when you're calling him constantly and wondering why you didn't get a Valentine's present or birthday present or whatever, you didn't see him for the holidays, you're not his girlfriend. Now, if you're his girlfriend, you should see him for the holidays. You should talk. You should hang out. You should be able to exchange gifts, whatever you do, if you do that. You tell each other how you feel about one another. Hopefully you do care deeply for one another or love one another, whatever. But when a man hasn't made that commitment, why are you fussing at him? You mad at him for what? We can't be, and we do. I did it. I was going out with this guy. I did it. I was upset because we didn't go out much, and this is back in the day, we didn't go out much and stuff. I didn't talk to him on the phone that much because I wasn't his girlfriend. Now, he could have had a girlfriend, because there are times when men do have a girlfriend, and then whoever else is just a thing. It's just something to do. But I'm saying, don't get mad. You see, we don't want to go to therapy. And here's the thing about the therapy, though. I didn't go to therapy for years. But here's the thing about the therapy. We're not honest about the therapy. We'll go to the therapist and know how things going. That situation you were in or whatever. Oh, that's done. I'm through. I don't talk to him anymore. That's over. Just like you said, I did the exercise because, therapists give you homework. Oh, I'm not talking to him anymore. It's over. It's all good though. I'm just going to go ahead and concentrate on me. I'm going to be in my healing journey. And your phone blowing up the whole time you're sitting down talking to the therapist. Your phone is blown up. You can't wait till he or she shuts up so you can get out of there and go be with your situationship. Right? I'm saying, don't be mad at the man when you agreed to be in a situationship. You agree. You. This is not even a pen. It's a chopstick. But still, like my chopstick. You signed your name. You dotted the I and crossed the T, whatever, and said, yep, I'm down for it. But you caught feelings. And now you're hurt. You crying over a man that doesn't even care. He has no feelings. Understand. Now, I've heard people say, well, some women can get with a man and not feel anything. Okay. I'm talking about us that feel it. You're getting emotionally attached to him. We're built different. You're getting emotionally attached to him. And I would say most of us do. And he's not attached at all. And now you're upset because he's not treating you like a girlfriend. Can't do that. We got to come out of that. But nobody wants therapy. Oh, no, we don't want that. I should have been in therapy a long time ago. Okay. Yeah. Long time ago. But none of us want it. Think about it. Consider it. The self-love that we need. Like thinking about, like self-reflecting and thinking about. It's like not having flaws. Thinking you don't have flaws. Same thing. Come on, you're not self-reflecting. If we self-reflect, why am I this way? Why do I need a man's attention so desperately? If you can talk to your mom or talk to your aunt or somebody, then talk to them. But it doesn't hurt to have therapists. Even though a lot of family members don't agree on it, they'll tell you, you don't need therapy, don't do that, because they don't want you to talk about them. I know what I'm saying. They don't want you to talk about them. They figure, oh, my business is going to come out because Rachel or whoever, she over there with that therapist, y'all, and she's going to tell all our business. You better talk to that girl, honey, because she over there telling everything. No, let's not do that. Whatever help you need, think about it. Talk to somebody and see if you need to get some therapy. It could help. It can help. You got people out here on therapy. Some people say pray, they're praying. So that person needs to be delivered. I guess they're doing that. I'm not a religious person, but I'm just saying they're doing that. And they're taking medication. Whichever way you go, medication, whatever kind of medication, and then some people do more naturopathic stuff, so they take the herbs and things. They don't take actual medication from the, whatever you do. I'm just saying. Some people don't on all of it because they need that help. But I'm seriously saying this. Self-care is important. Self-reflection is important. And you need to think about that. You are falling in love with someone, or you fall in love with someone who has no concern for you whatsoever. I did it. Back in the day, I did it. And it was embarrassing when I thought about it, when I realized what I had done, how I was behaving, calling him and, well, I didn't hear from you for a couple of days. He's like, I'm good. Everything's good. So how you doing? I'm good. And didn't want to stay on the phone with me. Never stayed on the phone with me long. Never stayed on the phone talking to me long. And when I started acting like a girlfriend, we were done. We were done. Because I didn't, he stopped calling. We were done. When you start acting like a girlfriend and it's just a situationship, a lot of times it's over. Because he knows, hey, I got to get out of here. Because she's trying to commit. She's trying to lock me in. I don't want to be locked in, or I don't want to be locked in by her. That's the hard truth, too. It may not be you. So I feel like this: if you want a relationship, then hold out for that. I don't believe that there aren't any men out there that want that. I don't believe that. I'm sure there are men who want that. So self-care is important. Think about what I'm saying to you, because it's important to you, because I care about you. I'm concerned about what happens to you, how you feel. Okay? That's why I'm here before. I got to go. But I thought I'd come on here and say that, because it's very important. You're getting all upset over somebody who doesn't feel anything. And most people, I would say most men in situationships, they're not feeling anything. Yes, there are women who can do that too, but I'm talking about you. I'm talking to you, girl. I'm talking to you. I mean, some of you could be my nieces. You know, I want you to flourish. I want you to feel good. I want you to be happy, because your self-esteem will just take another hit. And continue to take hit after hit after hit. No. I don't want your heart to be broken, or bruised, I should say, over and over and over like that. So think about it before you get involved with someone. You get involved. He's not involved. And you see him somewhere and you approach them and embarrass yourself and all that crying and all this. Crying can be healing too. Just don't keep repeating the same thing as far as hooking up with this guy if it's not what you want, if you can't handle it. Think about you. Think about taking care of you. And it's not so bad not having a man in your life if it's not the kind of man you need in your life. Because you're very important. I just needed to say that you're very important. Take care of you, because you deserve an abundance of love. All right? Okay.